Hi everyone. This weekend, I'm returning to Elton John. I've listened to a few of his songs along the way, but it's been a little while. So it's a good time for me to return and enjoy some more of his work. Today's song is Tiny Dancer from 1971. In the United States, the song was certified gold on the 19th of May 2005, platinum on the 19th of August 2011, and 5 times platinum on the 6th of December 2024 by the Recording Industry Association of America. In the UK, it was certified gold on the 17th of August 2018 by the British Phonographic Industry, platinum on the 2nd of August 2019, 2 times platinum on the 24th of December 2021, and 3 times platinum on the 16th of August 2024. Well, this is interesting because it's from 1971. And it seems that it has remained popular if it keeps checking up the numbers like that. So let's listen.
Blue jean baby, LA lady, seamstress for the band, pretty eye, pirate smile.
Okay.
You marry a music man, ballerina, you must have seen her dancing in the sand. Now she's in me, always with me, tiny dancer in my hand.
Interesting.
Jesus freaks out in the street, handing tickets out for gone. Turning back, she just laughs. The boulevard is not that bad. Piano man, he makes a stand in their auditorium, looking on.
That bass.
She sings the songs, the words she knows, tune she hums.
You know, listening to this, I can't help but think back to, I guess, one of the first songs I listened to by Elton John, and that was Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. And the reason I'm thinking of it now is because it's always fascinating to me the way artists, musicians, whomever, choose to use different environments in their work. For example, the natural world is often portrayed as idyllic and beautiful, and then city life is hectic, or I'm thinking, Vlad, what was the other song called? The Jungle? It was not Elton John, The Jungle, and it was about
Welcome to the Jungle, Guns N' Roses.
Oh, yes. So city life or suburban life is often portrayed artistically as perhaps not so peaceful and so beautiful, not so romantic, but it's less common for somebody to take those two different environments and start to handle them in a bit more detail. And that's one of the things that I found interesting in Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. And as I've become more familiar with it as time passes, it's one of the things that makes me return to it time and again, is the way Yellow Brick Road and the penthouse and all of that is used artistically to portray a certain personality, a certain attitude. It's less about the scenery, it's more about the experience. And same with back to what is it, the horny, oh dear, the owl and the frog, whatever, I always get them mixed up. Now here again, same person, Elton John. Again, I hear and I see lyrically this sort of more nuanced handling of environment and location. For example, okay, we can skip the first verse, or maybe it's the chorus, I'm not sure. Blue Jean Baby and all of that. Then we get to the square verses. Jesus freaks out in the street, handing tickets out for God. Okay, there's a really vivid association. We get a picture in our minds quite easily, right? And then turning back, she just laughs. The boulevard is not that bad. So here we have a boulevard. We have a street. We have certain things happening on the street. And then we have this character, this she. Is it the Blue Jean Baby or the tiny dancer? The tiny dancer. Relating to that environment. And I find that fascinating. And then as I see what's coming next, Piano Man, he makes his stand in the auditorium. Looking on, she sings the songs, the words she knows, the tune she hums. That is a place in this city, right? An auditorium. She's engaging with specific locations and environments in the city. And yet it's not about that location. It's about a way of creating more of a picture of her. And it's the second song that I've really noticed this in the few that I've listened to from Elton John. And it has me curious to hear even more and perhaps explore this idea further.
She sings the songs, the words she knows, tune she hums.
This piano accompaniment has a pretty light-footed, nimble feel to it.
Lying here with no one near, only you, and you can hear me when I say softly, slowly. Hold me closer, tiny dancer. Count the headlights on the highway.
Well, I said the piano had a light-footed feel to it.
She's so blended. You had a busy day today. Hold me closer, tiny dancer. Count the headlights on the highway. Lay me down and she's so blended. You had a busy day today.
There's where the bass changes. There's that nimble piano again.
Blue jean baby.
Ah, because we're coming back to this.
Seamstress for the band. Pretty eyed, pirate smile. You marry a music man. Ballerina.
You know, it's really interesting.
You must have
This
seen her.
painting a portrait of this tiny dancer.
In the sand. Now she's in me, always with me. Tiny dancer in my hand.
There's this piano coming back again.
Oh, how it feels so real. Lying here.
Makes you sit up and pay attention.
No one near.
One of the things I'm coming to appreciate about Elton John's lyric writing is the way he paints pictures, what and the subject matter, and how he the means with which he portrays that subject matter. I talked about the whole city versus country and how he's using those kinds of scenes and environments. But even this blue jean baby, LA lady, seamstress for the band, it's kind of just writing down a list of descriptors, right? Pretty-eyed, pirate smile. Well, you start getting quite an image with those kinds of phrases. You'll marry a music man. Okay, he's deciding her future. Ballerina. You must have seen her dancing in the sand. And then, of course, and now she's in me, always with me. Tiny dancer in my hand. Tiny dancer in my hand. Somehow, blue jean baby, LA lady, seamstress for the band. And then it becomes so diminutive. Tiny dancer in my hand. And we have a portrait of this tiny dancer, but then we also have a portrait of a relationship, a portrait, an image of some dynamics. And not only that, but Elton John's or the voice, the character singing this, we develop a portrait of them as well through the way in which they describe this tiny dancer. That little bit of guitar there.
Slowly, hold me closer, tiny dancer. Count the headlights on the highway. Lay me down in
There's a lot of orchestral dynamism in this.
You had a busy day today.
Really vibrant in its upbeat and
lay me down and she's so blended. You had a busy day today.
and then this chorus when it comes in. about the song makes me feel like there must be a backstory to it. There must be an inspiration, an experience, or an individual, or both, which were kind of at least the seed which became this song. Of course, I don't know that story, and so I'm taking this simply on face value and relating to it my first time hearing it and exploring it just what I hear and feel in the music. So it's very possible that the way I experience it is not at all the way in which it was created, but that's okay, because that's one of the beautiful things about music, right? Is that we can each come to it and find our own experience in it. There are a couple things that really stand out to me in this song. One is, as I commented several times, the light-footed, nimble piano. It starts at the beginning. That's the introduction, and it's very piano-centric instrumentally, even after all the other orchestral synth or orchestral non-synth, I don't know, the orchestral instruments and the drums and guitar, all of that comes in. Still, the piano remains an important element in the shaping of the music. And it comes out first here. There's a very rippling, lilting, light-footed, kind of happy springtime feel to it, which at the same time is not really immersive. It doesn't feel like it has to be that we are right there in that moment. We're hearing it, but are we really, is that really what's happening now? Is that really our experience now? Or is it a memory of a different time? And as the song progressed, I noticed this piano each time it came back, and each time this kind of fresh, light-footed, I might say, dancer's feet. And it's interesting that this is Tiny Dancer, right? And ballerina, you must have seen her dancing in the sand. That line makes me feel like we're looking back somewhere. We are returning in our memory to some other time. And now she's in me, always with me, tiny dancer in my hand. To me, that line expresses the fact that this person became so dear and such an intimate part of me, at least for a time, that even now, after that time has passed, it's as if I can lie here and imagine that experience still exists. And that's what I hear lyrically as well. Oh, how it feels so real lying here with no one near. Now, of course, as I said, you can take this many different ways. But to me, I get the impression that this is somebody alone, without anyone else actually present. Only you, and you can hear me. When I say softly, slowly. In other words, I feel like we still have a connection. I feel like no matter where you are in this world, or not in this world, wherever you are, I feel like I'm still with you. I feel like when I say something, you hear me. And so the way the music shapes this experience, especially the piano, but also the other instruments, it has this, it's not a mournful, it's not a deeply reflective piece of music. It's easy, it's pleasant, it carries along nicely. It rises to nice peaks. It falls down into gentle little valleys, and it ebbs and flows nicely. But there's this piano character and characteristic, which keeps returning. And to me, it embodies this person, this tiny dancer, this blue jean baby, LA lady, seamstress for the band. In other words, maybe when we were touring, you know, she was the seamstress for the band, and you know, we developed a relationship. Pretty-eyed, pirate smile. You'll marry a music man. That is what the music does to me when I hear it now for this first time. I don't know how it will shape and develop in the future, and I don't know how my, if I go and now look at the background to this song, will there be more things that come evident that might play into how I experience it in the future. But that is my first listening experience, and it's so fascinating to see how these details, the way he paints a picture, the way the music carries us along, all come into play to create this kind of image and storyline in my mind. So that was Elton John's Tiny Dancer, and it was an interesting and fun first listen experience. I'll see you again tomorrow for another one.